Battle Fury Underlord is the way. But we'll see what MP does this game.
I've never seen it at all. I'm like literally when Ben said that.
I mean, you're an NA guy.
Thing.
Surely Underlord would be something that the people in NA like.
So a couple off lanes, like Forev was playing it around the qualifiers for TI. He was playing some off lane, but then qualifiers game he played it maybe once. I don't even know if he played it in the qualifiers, but that was off lane. I've literally when Ben said like, I won't believe Underlord safe lanes. That's the words that were going through my head too. I was like, I've never seen this before. I don't really have a lot of faith in it, but never seen it, so I don't know.
We'll see what comes out. We'll see what the build is from MP and what he brings to the game. Of course, on the other side, Planet they managed to slip through that Arc Warden, something that we saw Secret ban out against Planet Odd in game 1 of this series. Resolution's able to get his hands on it here. Is this a good game for an Arc Warden carry?
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet game. I mean, the split push is really good, and then the flux as well for burning the refraction is really nice. And you have damage outside of the Chronosphere now, and you have a very hard scaling lineup throughout all stages of the game. So I like it. I like a lot this game. This hero has so much potential to just become a very dominant split pusher. And once you get your items online, like you're one of the highest damage dealers because of that bonus attack speed that you get. It's really pretty cool.
The battle begins.
But of course, as mentioned by the panel, Secret getting that Yapzor Rubik, something that we've seen here in DreamLeague during the groups. Do an incredible amount.
That is true. You know,
it's a Yap. You know, they've got to be careful about this Rubik.
It's the Yap Rubik, and he's got some pretty damn good spells. He's got Chrono, all of Lena's spells, Sand King, Slitch. Like everything here is pretty good. Like pretty much anything that you can take as one of the big ultis for Yap can be quite nice. But yeah, same thing. It's all about this Underlord carry. What can he make happen with it, and how much can Planet Odd do with their pretty strong lanes?
Yeah, we'll see how I mean, mid lane, what have we got? We've got this dual lane from both sides at the moment. Saxa backing up Weeha, whereas mid one does have the helper Yapzor. The side lanes, as you say, bottom lane, safe lane MP on the Underlord. Moon's there on the off lane. I guess this is a lane where, I mean, it's MP can do a good job of sort of pulling the Void out, can't he, once he gets a few levels?
Yeah, definitely. It just he'll farm, like, he'll free farm in this, and he can actually pressure the Void, and Void's base damage gets reduced a bit, but it's what can he make with this farm? You know, safe lane. Ben mentioned the Pipe. I think Pipe is a really good option versus Sand King Lich, but he's core. This is a core Underlord. It's a safe lane Underlord. It's not an off lane, so you have to be part of your team's damage and control rather than just being that resilient guy.
Mid lane, the first wave, certainly working out for Secret, as mid one is getting the lead. Top lane, definitely, it feels like a nasty lane for Kezu. Having to deal with both the spam of the Lich and the flux from the Arc Warden, it's not fun to hang around. Down in the jungle, down bottom, Moon actually manning up on Puppey. Time Wars forward. MP will head over just to make sure the Moon's put off from going for anything more. Puppey actually comes back in for a cheeky hit. He's playing around with this one.
Just giving him
I mean, Puppey has to be careful if he gets caught out by a bash. But yeah, Moon's RNG not quite there for him.
Yeah, he just hit the 2 after that whole exchange too, so. Yep, so mid, keeping that pressure onto Weeha. He's got the lift. They might actually be able to bring him down.
It's not been a pretty time for Weeha at all in this mid lane at all. This duo of mid one and Yaps are causing absolute issues for Weeha. And the farm he's looking to get. Constantly getting zoned out. Saxa does come back in though with the Burrow Strike. And if he can get some good body blocks out here, this could be a potential kill in the mid lane. Yapzor falling down the nice sandstorm from Saxa. Very clutch on the edge of it, making sure the damage is there, getting that first blood. I mean, Saxa, I've got to say, he's had some pretty standout plays so far this series. And Game 3 looks to be a good start for him.
He always, one of my favorite 5 players, actually. Saxa always seems to be like kind of just chilling. People don't really notice like big plays he does, but he's always consistently making plays as this 5 role with very little farm. Like that's the thing, he's playing the hard 5 majority of the games, and he makes a lot of stuff happen. This time, though, it might be different. You know, Misery's playing the Lich, and Saxa's playing Sand King, so it looks like Saxa might be playing a Samurai type 4 this game.
Switching things up a little bit, as we kind of expected from Planet Odd. We obviously, we said we heard rumors of maybe something a bit more drastic in terms of who was playing what, but overall, keeping to their known positions. And looking at the both safe lanes at the moment, MP as the lead at the moment with the CS, 16-10. Rezo also getting quite a good amount of this top lane. And it looks like Kezu's unable to really zone him out, but Kezu, he's getting quite a bit himself. They're not zoning him out as much as maybe I thought they would between the two of them here. Kezu's able to stick around and play rather aggressive on this clock.
It's a dual lane, and it's with Lich, right? So it's pretty hard for them actually to do anything to him, to punish him. If Arc Warden maybe get, like, if they leave the Arc Warden in a bit and he's in a 1v1 versus Clock, that's where it's like Clock gets completely decimated by Arc Warden then. We have Saxa farming a triple stack with his Sandstorm in the jungle right now, so that's why he did scale the Sandstorm initially, also for the kill. So so that'll be very nice for him. Bottom lane, the continued harassment by Puppey onto Moon under that pull.
Top lane. Actually going to get the rotation from Yapso coming in, and with the drag back onto Misery, bringing him in with the telekinesis into the cogs. Secret get themselves a pick off. Yap making his presence known there, catching out Planet Ob with that movement.
All about the early Yapso movements for his Rubik. As long as he gets those early arcane boots, that's when he has those like really solid games. And this could be one of those. 4 minutes, he's very close to it.
He's got an invis room. We'll see if he can set anything up with this. Weeha has to be careful in the mid lane. I was spotted out the pickup. Saxa was in the neighborhood on the Sand King, so Weeha indeed will play safely for the time being.
Looked like Puppey kind of wanted to go for that bounty room, but then he expected Saxa's rotation. Puppey's very slow, 285 hero. Saxa's behind him right now,
He could be caught out if Saxa wants to go for this. He's thinking about it. Does he want to play around with this one? He's going to leave it be.
No follow-up. Weeha's too far.
Now Weeha back on focusing on the mid lane. Saxa actually managing to catch this TA underneath the tower here. Mid one playing very, very aggressively here. Pops the fairy fire. It's not enough. Very uncharacteristic there from mid one, being vastly out of position, and a very easy kill for Planet Odd.
He was very far up, and he's only level 4. He's not like level 5 with 3 refraction or with like level 6 with traps, so he has vision of the size or anything. He's just playing very aggressively. Gets punished though. Good rotation by Saxa, but definitely overextension, overpositioning by mid one. I wonder what. I'm just really curious what this Thunderlord's gonna get. I keep checking his items. I'm like, did he put anything quick buy? No, nothing yet. Did he put anything quick buy? No, nothing.
So what's he got? He's got the Soul Ring, Treads, looking to go for next. Getting good levels, of course, level 6 at the moment on him.
Yeah.
Yet to skill his 6th point. So holding on to that. Maybe in case he needs an emergency Dark Rift to help out somewhere on the map.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, we'll certainly have to keep a lot of eyes on this Underlord's progression.
Yeah, lanes are going a little bit better for Secret.
Now, what are we seeing on the Arc Warden and the progress for...
it's usually the Midas Rush.
Yeah, he wants to get the Midas ASAP, doesn't he? Gets the Aquila and the Infused Range Rods first. So
He got a couple small items.
Yeah, getting the small items
We do see, I think it was a few times I've seen No-Tail played, he's gone like straight Midas, like no boots, like a kilo Midas, so he can get it as fast as possible. We see it usually grabbed up at like 6, but...
And look at this. Yapso catching out Moonit down bottom, and they may just get the kill. MP's going to come across for the involvement, and they'll take it. Yapso with the rotation again, catching out Moon. Moon was, again, very deep there on enemy territory, and just getting a bit greedy with the movement. Top lane, Kezu actually finding the trap here onto Misery. Yeah, Misery does have backup. Saxa coming in, trying to tank the Patriot Assault, but it's not enough. Kezu does get the kill.
That
will pay with his life, though. That Patriot's amongst all the creeps.
There's 3 creeps, a Sand King, and he gets the hit onto the last hit and the right click on Lich. Wow. Misery's probably like, okay, that happened.
Bottom lane eyes again onto Moon. Yapso still hanging around in the neighborhood along with Puppey.
They're behind him.
He's got time warp back in 3 seconds. Have they got enough chain stun to stop him from getting him off? That's the question with the telekinesis and the Fade Part and the nuke damage from MP. They certainly do. Another kill onto the Void as Secret taking full control of this bottom lane.
So he is going to go for the Hood build. He's going to go for the pipe anyway. I think it's a great choice being that frontliner. He is the tank for the team as well, and they do have the TA for damage. Curious about his secondary build-up, though. The pipe one was the one that we kind of expected, but weren't 100% sure if he would do it.
Mid lane, though. As soon as Planet Odd see the rotation down bottom, they look to make something happen themselves. Move towards the mid lane, but with the fraction coming out just for the last time, mid one's going to survive. Pops the salve. Now, with Yapso coming in as well, Planet Odd can't dive any deeper. Mid one. Very nicely playing his way out of that one. By the skin of his teeth. Yeah, that was incredibly close.
Secret able to claim that bottom tower during all that, though. So still, slight gold lead for them, and still looking pretty fine. Do they have any ancient stacks for mid one? They do have one, just the one doubled up. And the shrine is available, so they're probably going to use that one and continue their rotations coming out. Yaps are level 5. Almost going to be getting a quite early level 6. That'll be super nice versus Lina.
Absolutely. So
you get all those spells are great. Like you're pretty much always going to get Dragon Slave too. That's like
what's the worst spell to steal this game?
Like Sacrifice, probably. Lich Sacrifice, I think. Everything else is pretty good.
It really is.
Like Spark Race, great. Magnetic Field, Flux, all of Arc Warden spells are pretty cool.
I guess Sandstorm again. That maybe not. I mean, I guess it could be fun for the Dukes. I mean, it's Yapso. You know what I mean? It's Yapso. It doesn't matter what the spell is. He's going to do something amazing with it.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah, Sacrifice is probably the worst one you can get.
MP keeping the farm high, top of the board at the moment in net worth. And this is the problem I feel like when you're playing against Underlord, like especially if you're not used to it as a safe. Like, what do you do about it? Because it's not really a hero that you can just go down and gank. He's a very hard hero to take down because he's so damn tanky at this stage of the game. You just don't have the damage to kill it.
Plus, it's I mean, we haven't seen it. I'm pretty certain a lot of these teams and players haven't seen it either because it's just like, what? It's like Underlord. Wait, what? So it's definitely something new, and it's like, you know, for heroes that you know, it's like the timings. You're like, oh, we have to gank him before this item. For Underlord, it's like, what are you ganking him before?
Yeah. They don't know what to expect from him.
Uh-oh, now Saksa.
He's walked straight into this one. Again, the control between Puppey and Yapzor more than enough with the Shackle Telekinesis. A lot of lockdown.
Always seeming to be in the right place at the right time. Yapzor with his TPs.
Yeah, 2-1-2. He's been in all of the kills.
He's
he's been in 4 of the 5. 4 of the 5 he's been in.
Non-stop all over the place with his rotations.
Top lane, Kezu does have good levels. Level 7 at the moment on the clock. Eyeing up Resolution.
Oh, the hook is actually off the mark.
Oh dear, oh dear. And Resolution, he's going to try and turn and punish this. Has the ultimate out. Kezu will go for the quick TP. Oh, he doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Very nicely played there by Resolution. Instant reaction after the failed attempt with the hook shot.
I think even with the hook, I'm pretty sure Kezu dies there. That's the thing. Is Arc Warden, he's an agility hero, but he's got one of the highest strength gains as an agility. It's 3.0 strength gain. So he's actually like 1200 HP. He's very resilient toward that magic damage early on. And with the double, of course, there's 2 targets that it shares.
Mid lane, Mid-1 getting some good side blade hits there onto We Are. And can't go for the kill, of course. The presence and support. As we saw, the stacks still continue to get built up down towards the bottom for Secret on the Ancients. So massive Ancient stacks will be there.
Yep, tripled up. So, okay, he's going to go Atos on the Underlord, so just massive amounts of roots. Root into root into root. Sanking and Void definitely suffer for that, versus that quite hard, unable to use their escapes or any type of abilities.
I mean, when he takes this Ancient stack, he's going to be pretty close to having the Desolator. At top lane, Secret looking to make a play here. Yapzor and Kezu forcing back Saksa. What's he going to grab? He gets himself Sandstorm, as we said, not necessarily one of the best spells. Burrow Strike, certainly the one he would have been looking for there.
Yeah, you can still evade some spells and stuff, but yeah, Burrow is the ideal. It's probably one of the best spells you can steal, period. That's a non-ultimate. I wonder if Mid-1 actually finishes up the Deso, because especially when you're playing versus like Linas and Voids and stuff, you get to see the Void, like, you know, time walk in and you expect Chrono, you can blink out, or you get into the back lines onto Lina. But looks like he's still got it queued up. Saksa.
He's not messing, comes out straight away with the Epicenter, looking for Yapzor. And Yapzor, he's trying to make a play with the Sandstorm, but Saksa's prepared. There's a sentry down. They get themselves the kill. Kezu with a quick hook shot, trying to get himself to safety. And we'll make it over to the Ancients. He is, of course, deep on their side of the map, but he goes for the quick TP out, and that hook shot saves his life.
Hook onto the Ancients. Yeah. Pretty sick.
Neat stuff indeed. Resolution has that Midas out.
It's going to be going for the standard build that we see, the Maelstrom. Yeah. And then usually it's like, what, Shadowblade, Mjolnir, etc., Bloodthorn.
Probably try and get the bots out nice and early as well.
So Mid-1 he's just going to finish up the Deso. Okay. He just feels like he's that strong. I guess it's perfectly fine.
I mean, I think it makes sense because there's, as we've seen, there's so much control and hold with Secret's Light. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of ways that his team can enable him to get in position to do massive amounts of damage.
Yeah, and they've already got, like, the fight starter. You know, Clockwork wants to start the fight. Pitlord runs in all tanky, and then Mid-1 can go to town like, when they're distracted off them. Puppey bottom lane.
He's going to have a bit of fun here with the Flux. So brings him down very low indeed. Top lane, goes being made. MP with the rotation, along with Yapzor. Moving on to the top lane, where Misery was hoping to find himself a bit of solo experience, so it's not going to last for long. Secret, 6-5 at the moment. I mean, yeah, once MP does have this Rod of Atos, I don't see how they kill it. You know what I mean? It's an incredibly tanky hero with the aura and such, bringing down their damage. They kind of have to ignore him, I feel, and fight around him and go for the split, which they do have good heroes to do with. You know, this is where the Arc Warden comes into his element.
And they've got a hard scaling lineup because it's Tricor, but losing 2 fronts very heavily right now. The Underlord and this TA are just soaring above right now. TA almost 1,500 ahead of the Lina, and Pitlord is... Underlord, I mean, is just... He's super farmed. He's so tanky with this
massive.
Because there's a lot of the magic damage right now for Planet Odd. It's really just... I mean, yeah, they don't really have physical damage. It's like the Fiery Soul stacks on the Lina, Arc Warden and Void inside the Chrono, but other than that, yeah, it's all magical, so... Should be tough for them to bring him down.
Mid lane. Misery in the neighborhood, but the trap from Mid-1 has eyes on him.
He's trying to get those early tier 1s versus Sand King and Chrono. Very important. Those 2 abilities are incredibly good at defending these tier 1s. So if you can capitalize on that before the blink comes out from Sand King, it's Very crucial. You get all your Templar Assassin traps in deeper positions, you get deeper wards, you get so much more information out of the map when you take these out, when you're versus that type of lineup. And they got the Deso on their way into Roche Pit. MP's tanky enough. They've got Shadow Shaman wards too. Should be brought down very quickly.
Good luck contesting this if you're Planet Odd. It's very hard to do something about the speed that Secret can take this down with their lineup, with their build at this stage of the game. 14 minutes in, it's going to be a very, very quick Roshan. And yeah, Planet Odd are not going to even bother having a look in. They know that there's very little they can do to fight into that at this stage of the game. And Secret get themselves Roche, Aegis into the hands of mid one. Bottom lane. TP coming in. It'll be spotted out there as they drop down the Wraith. And in fact, MP's been spooked. Immediately going out of there with the ult. Does not want to stick around.
Yeah, he probably expects that everybody else is making their way down because of how confident they were playing there. He didn't see them on the map, but he saw nobody mid. Mid lane though, Kezu.
He's got the trap here, comes in again, catching Misery in the cogs. Another kill for Secret as they pick up the tier 1. And by the looks of it, ready to try and move in for more. I think Secret realized they have this really good potential at this stage of the game, which is very hard for Planet Odd to fight into.
Yeah,
they're just not built up for this, yeah.
Yeah, their group up potential is just so much stronger right now than Planet Odd. But Planet Odd, they've got all their 6s right, they've got their ultimates ready. How close is Sanking to Blink? Super close. So that's the item for them to just, it's go time to make those fights happen. Because that's the damage they need inside the Chrono. Getting a lot of damage on the tier 2 bottom though as well, Planet Odd getting it below halfway. But Radiant does grab that mid tower, Team Secret.
And I guess that is the thing as well, if they can get that jump onto mid 1 and take the TA out of the fight, that is a large amount of Secret's damage gone.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it is on having this TA going ham in the fights.
Yeah, so the TA is the majority of the damage. Everybody else is like the control and just like the distraction.
Yeah. Of course, you know, MP can offer quite a bit of a punch once those aura, you know, the aura starts to stack up.
Yeah, I mean, Firestorm's a lot of damage as well, but it's, yeah. It's not an off lane Underlord, it's a safe lane Underlord for you guys who missed out at the beginning.
You've got 2 hero, you know, the Arc One and Lina that are fairly mobile, you know, they don't have to be kind of standing on the front lines to do the damage under the Firestorm. And what top lane, mid one. So they actually, I think he's got Dust out. I think it was in his backpack. Sax has just dragged it out. Oh no, sorry, no, the Infused Brain Up. He doesn't have any detection, in fact. Mid one actually going to survive here. They didn't bring detection.
Oh my god, the Maelstrom proc bounced from the catapult as he popped Refraction. It would have actually killed his Aegis. Oh my god.
Mid one surviving that. As the team comes over and Planet Odd just not prepared to bring him down. Didn't have the required items. Moon in the mid lane, putting some pressure. Has got the money for the Vlads. Secret themselves, instant smoke up. Puppy's got the wards back online. They want to try and go for a play. Was spotted by the ward. So Planet Odd should know what's going on. Moon, though, he's dropped the first time walk. He's going to get caught out, though, regardless of the fact that they saw this. Is he going to get the chance to get out? That Burrow Strike may just be enough to do it. No, he gets dragged back, knocked back by the cogs. Beautiful play there by Secret to make sure he gets no chance for the Time Ward to come out. Weehar's in trouble as well. There's a trap slowing him down. They'll move up to the high ground, take down Weehar. Double kill for Yapzor. And the smoke works out, even though it's right under their noses.
Yeah. It was beautiful 3-man stun by Saksa, but yeah, the cog placement by Kezu, interrupting it. Moon from able to get his Chronosphere off, and then Weehaw pays as well with his life. So that's, works out perfectly for Secret. And lots of space being made.
Shine to take over Planet Odd's jungle as well. Mid-one with Blink complete, 17 minutes in, Blink Deso. He is going to be more than happy with that.
Yeah. Getting those, as we always talk about, getting those early tier 1s, you get the access points, you're able to put those deep wards as well. You see, you know all the moves that Planet Odd is going to be making as long as they're not smoked. So you can preemptively set up. Pipe's going to be finished up very soon for MP. They're pushing that top tower. I do believe they know that TP is coming in, though.
They want to hold this here. The Epicenter getting revved up. Saxa jumps in onto the TA. Mid-one gets taken down once. Aegis is popped. Can Odd kill him again? That's the question. MP tries to come forward. The Void Chronosphere is dropped, but there's the stolen Chrono, buying time here for the TA to survive, but still, Burrow Strike comes through, Light Strike as well. They will find the TA kill. They get themselves a third. MP tries for the TP out, but the bash is there. Planet Odd take them all down. Beautiful fight there from Odd. Resolution turning up, getting the damage through. They did it
I just
beautifully.
watched like all their spells
That
pretty much
was-
hit perfectly.
yeah.
They were pinging.
Everything
That's the
came
thing.
out perfect.
I'm pretty sure that I saw Yapzor pinging inside that tree spot because he's like, I think someone's
noticed.
TPing to defend here. Saksa gets a beautiful epi. Perfect chrono from Moon
I mean,
coming out. Yapzor gets a nice
Look,
chrono,
I was gonna say,
almost
it looked
helping him.
close.
almost saving him.
Yapzor might be able to turn it around because Weeha's the damage output from Odd is stopped.
But it's the team fight. You know, it's the chrono with the
It
chain
is.
frost. Like watch this chain frost and watch Weeha. They literally just are free in the back, just throwing their spells after the chrono ends, of course, for the
Because
glitch.
he stops 3 of them getting the damage out,
Yeah.
but it really, as you say, because they're so grouped up,
Look at
that
this chain
setup
frost
there,
and look at Weeha right there. Bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. Yep.
it's the dream for Planet Odd.
Maelstrom procs as well from the backside, so they did have like a very good chronosphere and very good Rasta placement wards, but it's just too good of a place for Odd to fight with that chronosphere.
Yeah,
Rezo
great.
now.
Yeah, Rezo's loving life now. Top of the board. Got that Midas running nice and good. And yeah, Secret have to really respect that team fight. It's as you said, you know, it's always going to have that sort of potential,
Gotta watch
regardless
your
of the build. You know,
Yeah.
even though they've got the pipe, they've got some magic resistance. It's not enough when you get locked down like that.
Yeah, pipe isn't yet done.
Oh, the pipe wasn't.
Yeah, it was just the
okay,
hood,
just
so.
the hood. Just the hood. Okay.
Pipe would have made a bit of a significant difference there, but still, they were in a. It was a weird spot, and it looked like it definitely looked like somebody was pinging, saying something was happening. So
Radiant's middle tower has
Middle
fallen.
tower will be taken down by Odd as they move across. Yeah, I'm still with the build this game. Actually, picking up a Yule set. I thought that's not an item we necessarily see being picked up early on a Rubik. Why has he opted for it this game?
good versus time dilation, good versus the void when he like auto jumps in. Like let's say your lift is down, you can interrupt his disable. I'm trying to think of any other good reasons why.
Yeah, because you never really see yours come first on a Rubik, do you?
Especially not on Yapzor.
No.
You see it. Actually, no, he does do it. He does do it in a few games.
Okay.
We've seen him do it a few times actually. I'm probably missing something very glaring right now that I'm not realizing, but.
Double damage.
Moving
Radiant's bottom
onto the
tower
middle.
is under
Planet
attack.
Odd.
Radiant's
Force out the fortification. Puppey comes forward. The light strike connects. Mid one jumps in with the blink dagger, but again, this frost armor doing a lot, keeping We Are alive. In fact, he turns. He's trying to turn a fight here. Hookshot forward comes out. Puppey drops the wards on the sidelines as well. Kezu has the cog trap onto Misery, shoves him back. That's going to be one down. Laguna Blade comes down onto Puppey, but Puppey survives, and this time it's Planet Odd falling apart. They've lost two. The roots there onto Weeha. He's down as well. Saxa trying to juke his way out of this one with the Sandstorm, but they found him in the tree line. They surround him up, take down a fourth, and this time it's Secret to have the dominating team fight there. Things pulling through. Yapzor, of course, as well, utilizing the stolen epicenter to make sure the team has the damage. And back and forth. It seems to be a game that's going to go like that. Both teams definitely having the... If they can get the initiation, the jump in.
Yeah. that's what
It's
it
so
seems
hard
like.
to turn around the fight, as we're seeing.
The team that starts the fight seems to be coming out quite ahead of here. We see, you know, Puppey got the initial hex here. Saksa gets his blink canceled by the rocket, so he wasn't able to actually get like the perfect chrono. Kezu locks out Misery. Misery unable to get off that chain frost for that damage inside the
I
chrono.
just want to see how much, because I know Shap does have the epi. Does he get to do much with it?
He gets a couple pulses on Weeha. That's about it.
That
Yeah,
was
here
about-
he gets it.
Here we go. So he
The big-
channels it up.
The
That's
bigger
pretty,
thing,
they're pretty required there, things together.
yeah. Bigger thing was that Moon hits only the Underlord inside the Chronosphere though, and they don't have like the synchronization of the spells afterwards. Bottom lane now, mid one in some trouble.
Straight up again.
Gets
Laguna's
knocked
there.
down.
Comes out before the refraction can be popped. Planet Odd, seeing if they can chase down for more. Rod of Atos to hold back the Sand King. Can they catch more out of this? They're hunting in the tree line, but Secret making the beeline straight out of there. MP with a quick TP out in the tree line will be fine. But again, I mean, a push comes through from Secret. Mid one gets taken out, and suddenly the push falls apart. Those teams really struggling to kind of get that momentum, because as soon as they do, the other side grabs it back into their favor. As we said, 14-12, less
Super
than a
back and
1K
forth.
lead.
Yeah,
it really
super
is.
Back and forth.
And all in all, whilst this goes on, we do still have kind of the two main cores of the side, keep on a very even par. The mid one's TA, definitely being the driving force for Secret's lineup. And then, of course, Resolution's Arc Warden, currently at the top of the moment. How's he doing on the Arc Warden build after the Maelstrom? What's he
He's
finished up?
very big right
Bots.
now. Yeah,
Yeah, looking for that Mjolnir.
very close to it.
Yep.
And I think this is like perfect for Planet On going into like later stages of the game. They have a tri-core lineup.
Weeha, a little bit far away from home down there.
He was very far. Yeah, he was
I mean, he had
isolated.
Saxa with him, but I don't know if a Sand King's going to save you when you're that deep.
Yeah.
And that's, hey, had the Bloodstone on him as well.
Yep, loses a bunch of charges. I think that's twice now with the Bloodstone. Yeah, 2 times now with the Bloodstone that he's died without gaining many charges.
Not the start he wants after grabbing that.
Definitely not. Now they have Blink Dagger on Moon, so better
I like that.
initiation should be coming out for Planet Odd. And
Yeah.
I mean, we saw how crucial the Chronosphere placements are.
Yeah. A good chrono and the fight
All right,
would certainly
so
be won.
we have the build coming out now for the Underlord. So Atos, Pipe, and he's got the Radiance queued up now for that damage and for that evasion.
Radiant, okay.
Trying to become a scaling core helps him push waves out as well, more dot damage.
Is there a reason why you get the Radiance at this stage rather than earlier on?
He wants to
Is it just not? It's not a hero that the benefit in the Radiance is rushing it and getting it as early as possible.
Yeah, you're not like
It's
an
not.
illusion carrier who can like make it become ridiculous because of the Radiance or something. You want to be able to like group up with your team, so you want those auras initially.
I like it.
We'll see if it works. It's definitely out of the box.
I mean, whatever's going, it's going better for MP this game than the Abaddon game did. You know, he's getting the farm.
He's 4-1-3.
Yeah.
He's
Having a
doing
good
well.
game on the Underlord.
Yeah.
He really is. Wow. Build.
Items being picked up. This is just pretty much each team forcing the waves into each other.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a halt.
Well, he's got the Miona finish. BKB complete for the TA.
Hey, I mean, mid one's still pretty massive, and with that DD in the bottle, they could be looking to start an engagement. Everybody from Planet Odd is set up in the mid lane, though, besides Misery. Rezo doing some scouting information. with
That's
his
really nice,
double.
actually. We'll lose it.
180 gold.
It's a nice bounty for taking down that. Supposed to be a little careful about feeding them, but you'd rather feed an illusion than yourself.
It's a cheeky way to get scouting information for sure. I like it. It's not a big commitment of a cooldown. It's like 50 seconds or whatever. He's almost 18, yeah, so it's going to be 40 seconds soon. But
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
I mean, Secret, again, they've got eyes on Roche. Are we still at a point where they can just kind of go in and take it, or are now Planet Odd, do you feel they're more than happy to fight around the pit this time?
I think Odd's much happier around the pit, as long as they have like a clue that it's happening. Right now, though, Secret smoke. They saw an opportunity where their lanes are pushed out pretty nicely.
Oh, he's in so much trouble there. Immediately jumped on. I feel like this game, it could be a very messy game for We Are now on this leader. Being where he is, so as we see now, if he gets caught out, he gets too short. Granted, there was a DD on the TA, but he's very vulnerable.
That's one way to get a
jumped
rush.
on.
You get the quick pick off with the smoke, and then with DD, it takes no time. Split push command for Planet Odd. They still can fight, but it's a lot harder versus Aegis and Cheese. But if they get the perfect chrono, it still will prove to be nice for them.
Now we have it indeed. Aegis again. Into the hands of mid one. Puppy picks up the point booster. Actually, casual point booster as he wants to go back for the Blink Dagger before finishing else.
He had the
Something with
Aghanims queued up,
Yeah.
but yeah, just needing that, getting that like stop of the combination is really important for the Blink. If he sees the Void, let's say, or if the Void does get a chrono and he sees somebody else, he can stop the whole combo that will be coming out. Just having more catch as well, it's just good.
We're really interested to see how good this split push from Rezo is and how hard it is for Secret to deal with it. Because it's only going to get worse as the game goes on. We see MP coming in and instantly kind of getting punched away from that illusion. This Arc Warden can be very scary. There's a reason why Secret banned it in game one. It's not a hero that's fun to play against.
MP bottom.
Straight up, there we go with the Chronosphere. Do they have the damage to do it? It's going to be close. He gets the pipe out. And MP trying to back away. Chain Frost comes out. That's enough. They do get themselves the kill. Puppy and Yapzor actually with a stolen Chain Frost. Yapzor doing it there for Secret as he takes down two. Double kill for the Rubik. They're not done yet as Kezu came in on the back, caught out Resolution with the hook shot, and Secret shutting down Planet Odd there on that bottom lane.
Odd looking to get aggressive, trying to catch out MP, not expecting anybody else to really be there, but he is quite durable with this build. And Yapzor being able to steal that Chain Frost, perfect. Barely lives though. That's that 17 stick charges.
So
I believe he
close.
sticks and switches to strength charge right away, right?
Yeah, he does.
So he survives for just long enough for them to get all their spells off, and then with the root down as well, he got the pit off, so they get double rooted.
And
Then
Yapzor's
Shackle
loving
comes
it.
out, and then Yapzor does the cleanup.
Radiant's top tower
Easy
is
Chain
under
Frost
attack.
there for the Rubik.
Dire's
And
bottom
Rezo
Meanwhile,
getting caught as well. That's that's just the icing on the cake for
Yeah.
Secret.
Saksa and Weehaw were on opposite sides of the map during all that too. And Saksa was showing in the lane, so Secret had information that they could
Dire's bottom
get
tower
aggressive
is
to
under
defend like
attack.
that.
And there we go. Time to push on the bottom. Serpent Mords drop down straight away. Weehaw will catch out. TA there, and in fact, with the jump forward from Saxa, they'll pop the Aegis. Nice way for Odd to kick things off, but Saxa in a very, very bad position now. Instantly hexed up, jumped upon, and the Stand King's gone. As soon as the Aegis is back off, mid one jumps in with his second life, looks to take down more. The Yule set up from Yapzor, will force Actor to buy it back. Chain Frost is thrown out, Resolution falling low and taken down. He's down for 60. As he's held back here, mid one still with a BKB charge, ready to look for more. Looking towards Misery, Light Strike Array does hold back the two of them, but it doesn't matter. Yapzor comes in with a Fate Bolt, grabs another. Puppey is very deep at the moment, focused by Resolution, has had to buy back for this defense, needs to get as much as he can. Turns towards MP, finds himself a second kill in the Underlord. Can they catch more? Secret already on the retreat, Kezu. Up to the high ground, looks like he'll be fine.
Ooh, he canceled his TP. That looked like on purpose. They want to set up.
They want to go back in maybe, and yeah, straight up, there we have it. Yapzor jumps back in with the telekinesis into the stolen Light Strike Array. They have the lockdown, and they secure themselves another kill onto Lina.
Those are some of my favorite plays there. It's so unexpected because, you know, they have 4 heroes alive on Planet Odd. The Arc Warden just bought back. Secret looks like they're backing up, but then just that small committal where like, you know what, don't leave. We can get a kill because they're going to get over-aggressive because they don't expect us to be here. That's such a good play for teams to do.
Well, 2 buybacks did come out from Planet Odd.
Yeah.
They do hold on to the racks, but it certainly is a costly defense.
And it's starting to get to that point where it's just mid one doing so much damage, and MP, he decided, screw Radiance. He went blade mail on that build. He's going to go for a Force Staff as well. He knows he doesn't need to be that damage dealer any means by how far mid one is. Mid one's got 6,000 gold in the bank after all that.
6k gold?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he can go where he wants. He has got a diffusal queued up. Do you think he will get that, or is he contemplating something else now with that huge amount of gold he's got?
He might consider something bigger. The diffusal is very nice to get off the ice armor and to purge off the Yule Scepters if anyone tries to save themselves, and for inevitable Ghost Scepters that will come out. Top lane.
Top lane. Instant hook shot onto Saxa.
Nice vision.
Sanking gone for a minute. MP gets the bounty on the illusion. 7k gold. Yeah, mid. I mean, he doesn't really need to spend the gold. As we've seen, he does enough damage.
He might just buy a full Bloodthorn, is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Once he has the money for it. Definitely a possibility.
That's the trap here. Onto Weehar, but Weehar with the Shadow Blade. Out of range, will be fine for now. But yeah, it's certainly gone down a little downhill after that Bloodstone pickup. Down to 4 Bloodstone charges. Puppey on the high ground, seeing if he can maybe catch Weehar on the way up. Had the sentry laid down. The trap was set. We have Midbomb now with the purchase. Does still go for the diffusal, as you said.
Does go for it, yeah.
Many reasons.
It's still such a good item. Like not just for the diffusing, it's the amount of agility and everything it gives too. It's one of the highest damage dealing items that you can get for an agility hero. That isn't, you know, 6,000, 7,000 gold. It's cheap for good damage.
Planet are looking for the split push pressure at the moment as they push in that bottom lane. Secret, of course, will look to try and force them back as they push both the mid and the top lane in. Moon remaining down bottom though. Feeling pretty safe, of course, with that blink. He himself on the road to Diffusal Blade. Relatively close. A few hundred more to go and he'll have that done.
That'll be good. He'll have his own damage source inside Chronos. He can actually, like, he might actually be able to go for like kills on the side. If he sees like a little Rubik or something, if he's like not full health, maybe he can go for the kill with that diffusal, but still, he's not really that strong on the Void. More for the team setup. Secret seems to be playing a lot more cohesive and much more of a team game this time around in comparison to Planet Odd. Planet Odd is very split up and they're all kind of doing their own thing, pushing Ladens out, and we just see Secret all like kind of in the same vicinity.
Mid one just continues to get absolutely massive. 22,000 net worth on this T8.
I think he finished up, what, the Hurricane Pike, and he got the Diffusal, so yeah. Spent all the gold. And he'll have that Hurricane Pike will really help them siege a lot better, so he's not put in such a bad spot walking up that high ground.
I mean, do you feel this game that Secret are on a little bit of a timer? You know, if this goes on, Void, Arc Warden, Lina, Tricor, late game?
I would definitely consider so. I mean, I've never seen, like I was saying, like I've never seen the Underlord like
True, yeah, this could be, MP could surprise us with something like that.
Yeah, like something, but yeah, definitely. Like Lina and Arc Warden becomes extremely powerful, and then Void, if he's able to just farm up and the game goes forever, he can pretty much kill anybody once he gets to a point.
And I guess, yeah, you could say obviously TA is maybe superior, like, you know, this is a superior power, but it's a lot of eggs in that one basket. You know, if the TA gets caught out in a chrono, taken down, then bam, suddenly your late game hope's gone for Secret. So
yeah.
Maybe feeling the pressure a little bit and wanting to keep that pressure on. Secret, they certainly can. You know, having Puppey on this Shaman, they've got a lot of great pushing power. And as we've seen, in general, a little bit better at taking the team fights at this stage of game.
Yep.
So they've got to continue to utilize that. Make sure they don't give Odd the chance to get back in if they wish to claim this victory.
They're definitely keeping Odd in their base, though.
Yeah.
It's only one person farming right now outside. It's Moon, who actually changed up the defusal build.
Okay.
Instead of wanting to have his own damage source, wants to be just a walking chrono and wants to always have it up. So
I mean,
Aghanims for that 60-second cooldown.
Because we have seen the chronos, as you mentioned, are absolutely
Sox is
crucial.
in bottom.
He goes in with the Epi. In fact, with the Chain Frost coming out as well. Mid one falling low, but the BKB popped out just in time. Looking to turn. Puppey with the shackles holding back Saxa will allow them to get the Sand King kill. But Kezu, he's going to pay for this one, as well as Puppey falling on the sidelines. So ults being dropped there by Planet Odd. It does secure them the hold. They take down 2, force out a BKB charge from mid one, and send Secret back and away from the push that they certainly are holding.
Yeah. The good old no hesitation play. You pretty much tell your team, as soon as they start heading up that ramp, I am eppying. I am just straight committed. Soxa goes for it. Yeah, it works pretty well. They get those 2 kills. Force the BKB out of TA as well.
Oh, and Moon's actually changing it up again. He's not going Axe, he's going Manta now.
Now he's going Manta.
Okay.
He really doesn't know what he wants.
I mean, Manta certainly makes sense with what, like the pick of the
roots.
ATOS, the root. This is, yeah, there's a lot of roots.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
Manta certainly required.
He might be like thinking to himself, he's like, okay, I could go for the Aghanims, right? Which is super crucial for our team to get those perfect chronos. But then I'm literally just a walking chrono.
Yep.
But if I want to scale for the later stages, which is when we actually win the game, I can go for like a Manta or some damage build. So maybe that's something along the lines that he's thinking of.
Yapsor with the Aghanims picked up. Certainly a couple of nice things to steal this game with Ags in
Link
mind.
and Ags, yeah. Very good spells to steal.
Yeah.
Like, everything. Except for Arc Ordnance, but it's also the frequency of spells that you can steal that he's going to be able to get like multiple stuns and all that good stuff. Nice, level 21 Rubik, level 16 Clockwork. Look at the net worth too.
Classic.
Yep, so Rubik.
Into the pit Secret go. They got away with this twice in a row, and looks like they may get away with it the 3rd time round. As Planet Odd, with the way that they've been forced back and having to play as defensively as they have and just looking for the split push, they are not going to head across to this area of the map anytime soon. So Secret get themselves Aegis, Cheese as well.
2 cheeses now. They've got one on Kezu and one on MP.
I think certainly going to get very hard
Yeah.
for Odd to find in terms of the team fight push potential, especially with these extra lives on Secret's course.
And they're just keeping everything shoved out as best as possible. They're just trying to farm as much as they can, take this game to the later stages, because that's when they become their strongest. I have Scotty now finished up on Rezo, so he's pretty durable now too.
Very nice pickup against the TA sort of with the BKB, isn't it? Making sure that you've got some sort of control through it.
Yeah.
Slow, limiting what mid-one can get done.
Didn't go for
duration.
the all-out damage build though. You know, we've seen a lot of like, the Bloodthorn kind of like fast build after the Maelstrom with the Shadow Blade. But this time, yeah, he went for the 4-step as well because he goes versus the Clockwork and a lot of disables as we mentioned, and then he goes for more tankability because he just needs to. He needs to be able to fight with his team.
And there we go.
Smoke coming out. Aegis is still pretty fresh though, so this is...
Yeah, they're going to have to
Very
kill
aggressive.
people a couple of times across. Saxa comes in, has the initial lockdown onto Puppey. Moon drops the Chrono, does clip 2 of them. So Kezu will be gone. Puppey caught out as well by the Chronosphere. But they have to be careful. Resolution already trying to back up, but the jump force there from Yapsor with the detection, has the telekinesis. The ward trap is there, the force away, but no, mid-one jumps forward, has the damage, takes him out. Saxa will come in with the epicenter, looking for Puppey, but Yapsor with the stolen Burrow Strike goes back in onto the Sand King, holds him back, and Secret will take a second. Double kill, as Secret really punish Planet Odd very hard for making that play, and as you said, you already felt it was going to be a risky move from Planet Odd, as it was.
It's Aegis Cheese, and yeah, it's a hard thing to do when they have so much mobility on their team. Like they're fighting in the enemy jungle. There's even like an Underlord who can Dark Rift down there to like help the teammates out, which he did. So it's definitely a scary thing to do. Maybe they're feeling a little bit desperate, just trying to find some pickoffs to get the Bloodstone on Alina going and use that Chronosphere since it hadn't been really utilized in a while. But now they're going to pay for a bit.
60 seconds without that Arc Ward, no buyback on Resolution. Secret, they got a lot of push.
That's Lich Armor, just non-stop. Too bad you can't use Diffusal on buildings. That would be nice. Diffuse that Ice Armor off.
I mean, certainly slowing them down. MP will come in with the root, force away from Weehart, but mid-one actually jumping in, looking for the Lina, but the turnaround's there instantly with the break hit. Telekinesis jump forward from Yapsor, has the Fadebot as well, and along with the Hex from Puppey, they take themselves Weehart, has Shackle to follow through onto Misery, enables mid-one to pick up the double kill. There'll be a buyback from Weehart. Secret back onto focusing for the structures. Planet Odd with just 3 of their men alive. unable to put a stop to this push by the looks of it as Secret take the melee racks. Move on for the range. In fact, Yapso going in deep there with the Axe Burrow Strike. Still nice force on the Void there, getting him out of the range of the hook shot. Puppey gets the Hex out in time. Saxa looking to try and finish him off here, but he hasn't got the damage, and Saxa himself, the one in trouble, gets taken down. Silver Edge hit from Weehart does bring down Puppey. Jump 40. Oh, he's got a 3-man chrono. In he goes. Do they have the damage follow-up? They're trying to focus onto the MP Underlord with the Arc Warden's physical damage, but the cheese is eaten. Is it enough? No, it's not. MP is just melting. Oh, can they keep him alive? They can't. MP's down. So is mid one. The Aegis is popped. Planet Odd, can they go for a second round? Moon's jump forward onto Yapso. Telekinesis holds him back. Kezu with the cock block as well, making sure that Moon can't get the damage out. They'll blink away, but deep in the base, mid one actually popping the BKB. He's man back up against them. Looks towards Weehart. Can't quite deal with resolution though. They do hold Planet Odd. Secret were able to claim that one set of racks, but Planet Odd certainly doing their best to make them pay for it there. Popping Aegises, popping cheeses, and still getting the kills.
Secret definitely overstayed their welcome a little bit there, going for some crazy dives, but it was because of the defensive force staffs that made everything just, just all messed up, because they looked like they were trying to get like a free pick on the Void. Force staffs come out, and then it puts them in just such a weird spot all the way on the left side when they took the bottom racks and they're fighting at the top racks, which isn't even really contested at that point. But nice chrono coming out from Moon to bring them back into this one.
Very nice indeed. Level 25 now, Rezo has that 30% life steal, which is no joke indeed. Can really keep that sustain high for the Arc Warden in these fights if he's allowed to hit. Kezu is trying to build the SMY. The Halberd to deal with that punch.
Rezo got so much gold in that last engagement too. He got the godlike streak from the TA, a couple extra kills too. Almost finishes up with a full butterfly now. So his damage potential is starting to get there for sure.
Planet Odd actually coming over to Secret's half of the map, trying to do something with this 30 seconds that there is no TA. There's the Burrow Strike initially, but Secret trying to find him out in return and get the Hex off. Saxa with the juice of the Sandstorm and the Blink out, nicely dodging the hook shot. He'll survive. Rezo's come across as well. They're actually going to turn towards MP. They're trying to fight into this one here. MP going back with the Blade Mail. He's going to look to rift himself out of there. The Chronosphere is not going to stop the rift. Can he get the rift off? No, he can't. He's down. And so is the Shaman. The stolen Chrono comes in, but it doesn't matter, as they lose Yapsa as well. Planet Odd coming in with the plays before Midbon's back in the game, and it works out perfectly.
That was crazy. Saxa's just super aggressive play coming in, and it works so perfect for Moon to get that setup chrono onto MP. Who had this? They used both cheeses in that last situation, right? I know MP used one, and I guess Kezu did actually use the other one.
MP used the first cheese earlier in that push when they dove. Yeah, so the second one was gone then, and now Odd, they're pushing up to high ground. Puppey and MP holding onto their buybacks. They may just accept that this mid-brax is gone. And Puppey is going to try and buy back into this one, as Rezo already has the illusion. Look at the mid one. Kezu comes in. Oh, that beautiful hook shot there into the 3-man cogs. They'll throw out the chain front to try and hold them back from Misery. Falling down low. Kezu will beat him down. We are trying to turn towards mid one, but he puts the BKB. Rezo trying for the TP out. He's going to make it. They don't have any cancel there. They will get the route onto the Void. Can they finish off Moon though? Time walks himself back out of there. Jump forward from Mid-One, but Sax is there with the Burrow Strike to hold him back. Yules as well, making sure that Mid-One has trouble chasing down Moon, and Moon gets the blink off. Nice play again from Saxon with that Burrow Strike to buy him time. They are going to look to continue to chase though. They've got the route. Moon has the time, but doesn't have the mana. Thanks to the Diffusal Blade on Mid-One as it burns through it. They'll get Moon's Void. Down for 70 seconds.
Woo, no buyback.
Ooh.
Look at this swing when I bring up
This
this graph.
when you look at the graph, it's been up and down, up and down. 15k lead that Secret had that went right back down.
Look at that. In the last sequence of events. They take the racks,
crazy.
And then all of that from that top situation happened at the racks, all the way to the nice smoke out play from Planet Odd, catching Secret at their Ancients.
So with that push, of course, Planet Odd getting the melee racks in the middle lane.
And they're probably starting to feel a bit better now about all this.
Yeah.
Like Rezo's hit.
He's got his butterfly, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yep. He's almost hit critical mass now at this point. He's still got the Silver Edge he can upgrade, and he can get rid of the 4-step or upgrade it to the Hurricane Pike. And this is when we say, you know, the Tri-Core starts to become very powerful here. TA, though, finishing up a full MKB now, so he's going to be able to deal with that Butterfly much better because he was struggling quite hard versus Rezo, getting kited around very much so by that Ice Scotty, too.
Balance the scale.
Again, another game where there's still definitely the potential for both sides to take it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is the initiations and the Chronos.
Yeah. A lot on the Chronos, a lot on Yapso as well, what he's able to steal to turn around these fights.
Yeah.
And they are going to go for the smoke up. Was under the ward, though. So Planet Odd know about this. They do have Chrono back online. They could look to try and set up a trap here for Secret. They're on the high ground. Will Secret head up into this? They're Planet Odd smoking up themselves. They want to try and catch Secret out. YapzOr dropping the obs onto the high ground. No smoke yet to be dispelled. And Planet Odd are going to look for the long wraparound to mid. They know Secret's deep.
Always good to, when you smoke, you have wards as well, so that when you want to take a fight, you put the wards down so you get vision of the fight before it happens.
Is this long wraparound going to work from Planet Odd? That's the question. They've still got a little bit of time to come up the mid lane. At mid one revealing himself. Now Planet Odd make a beeline straight for Secret here with this long reach around. Will it pay off? There's the jump forward. Saxa looks through the initiation, comes forward first on the Puppey, slides his way back out of this. Mid one trying to man up, pops the BKB, but there's the Skadi slow. Mid one getting kited away from his teammate, tries to get back towards MP. They'll turn towards the Sankey, taking there, but Saxa buys back. MP is trying to Dark Rift himself out of it. He does not want to stick around for this fight. Mid one's actually bought back though. There's a buyback on the TA, but Secret aren't interested in fighting.
It dies. Puppey actually is able to claim the melee Rex during all that. I can't believe he actually killed it. Wow. But so you mentioned, the Ayaskadi from Rezo, that wraparound worked pretty well. Saxa just tries to, like, he's like, come on me, like he like jumps at them and he's like, attack me, like force all the attention onto him, and then from the back lines is when Rezo's able to find mid one and bring him down with that nice chain frost.
Interesting, immediate buyback from mid one as well. I mean, Roshan, it could be up, but it's actually the longer respawn. So maybe they were banking on that, but if mid one gets caught out again, it could be all over here. But this is going to be Secret actually getting the jump. But no, the light strike comes out in return. Mid one jumps forward, looking for Saxa, but with the self-fuel, Saxa keeps himself alive. Mid one popping the BKB. They've lost Puppey, and now Planet Odd. They're looking to chase down for more. Light strike clips mid one just on the edge. Moon jumps forward a little bit. Saxa got the Burrow strike. It's the Laguna Blade. Mid one's down for 2 minutes. Double kill for Moon, and they're not done yet. Planet Odd. Resolution chasing down Kezu. Has the flux. The chain frost onto the chain frost, bouncing all over the place. But it doesn't matter as Odd get themselves the kill. Moontime walks himself away and makes sure that the bouncy doesn't continue. And now Secret, they're down 3 members, none of them with buyback.
It's go time. Keep checking, keep eyes on Roche. Maybe try to go for some WCs. They already have the mid lane though, and bottom and top are in some pretty bad positions. So fix your lanes, maybe try entering through mid.
I've got YapzOr there with those, but he actually should be shoving in that top lane, as you say, keeping the bottom lane pushed out. It will stop them from getting the megas. But maybe Odd want to just try and look straight for more. We'll see what the plan is. Yeah, they're heading straight towards the tier 4. They know that there's no TA for 80 seconds.
And with the, oh my goodness.
They got a lot of damn damage here.
The magnetic field, everyone is hitting so damn fast.
I don't think Secret can stop this.
The glyph is up in 3 seconds, but yeah, I think this is just going to be game. I don't believe that Secret can get back in time.
They got the Shaman back in. What can this carry Underlord do? That's the question. The Chrono comes out again from Moon, catches 2, Puppey's down, MP as well. Planet Odd looking to take the game, to take the first series here at DreamHack LAN, and